Davis from Rocky Point Preschool. I'm glad you're joining with us today, and the story I want to read today is called How Full Is Your Bucket? The authors are Tom Rath and Mary Whitmire, and the illustrator is Maureen Manning. This story is special to me because my daughter Caitlin bought this book for me. She saved enough money to purchase this from the school book fair. So I hope you enjoy it. How full is your bucket? There's our title page. It says, How full is your bucket? Felix was putting one of his last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. I want to build with you, she said. Felix scowled. Go away. You're too little. Stay back. You'll knock it over. I'm big. Go play with your baby toys, Anna. I can be very careful. The whack. Oh no. She knocked his tower over. Grandpa. Grandpa shook his head. Felix, you just tipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad, but when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket? Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. But the next morning when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. Do you see his invisible bucket? When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still. Felix slipped and cocoa wheat scattered across the floor. Felix, yelled his mom, you should have used the stool to reach that. Felix could feel his bucket tip and big invisible drip spill out. Drip, drip. Ha ha, Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. Get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus, scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the cocoa wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin, but before he could even take one bite, Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Drip. Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it. Ha ha. Drip. Psst, Felix. Psst, psst, psst. Oh no, look, he thought his friends were talking about him. Watch out, shrimp. Drip. Poor Felix. His bucket is being emptied, isn't it? It was still morning, and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. But Mrs. Bumpermickle walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could hardly bear to look. Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class? Felix grinned and felt a big drop land right in his bucket. Drop, drop, plop, blink, drop. Oh, he's getting lots of drops in his bucket now, isn't he? The Gigantosaurus Who Wanted a Pet by me, Felix. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read, the end, everyone clapped, even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. His bucket is getting full. Drop. Team captains today are Veronica and Felix. Drop. Nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. Drop. He's having a good day, isn't he? He's getting lots of drops in his bucket. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had an invisible bucket too. Drop, drop, let me help you. Drop, drop, here's your baseball catch. Thanks, dude. Drop, drop, hi, I'm Felix. First day? Yes, I'm Amir. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. Do you ever get drops in your bucket when you help a friend? Does it make you feel good? What are some things you could do to help your friend? When Felix burst in the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have an invisible bucket too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her." "Wow!" cried Anna. "Until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building with my blocks?" And so they did. So how are you feeling today? Is your bucket full? Is it empty? Is it kind of in between? And what are some ways, if your bucket is empty or running low, what are some ways you think you could fill your bucket? Do you think you could go outside and take a walk, or play with your favorite pet, or read a story, or talk to your mom and dad? Maybe you could even do some chores around the house to help them. So when you help other people, that helps to fill your bucket too. Thank you for joining in, and we will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.